What's good, you guys? It's Lifestyle from lifestyledid.com, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to take a basic chord progression, a nice chord progression, but turn it into something more advanced with some top melodies on it and really make it sound good. Let's get into it. Alright, cool. So the main point of this video is to be showing you how to take a chord progression and kind of advance it, add a bunch of melodies to it and make it sound really cool. So this is a chord progression I made before the video, so we're going to listen to this and then we're going to take this and advance it more and make it sound really good. So here's how it is originally. Alright, so it sounds good, right? It sounds cool. I like it, but we're going to spice this up a lot and add a lot of cool things to it. So the first thing I'm going to do is just randomize the velocity a little bit. So Control A, Alt R to randomize. And that's just going to be the first thing we do. Then we're going to duplicate our root notes, right? And we're going to drop them down an octave by hitting Control and the down arrow. And the first thing I'm going to do is turn these down, and then I'm going to start creating some passing notes in between. So I'm going to show you what I mean. Before this note goes to here, we have a passing note in between, right? So we're just going to add a few of those, and I'm just kind of going to go around and see what sounds good. So I think this sounds pretty good. Let's see. So let's move on to the top melody. So now we have some passing notes going, which sounds cool. We can kind of start to invert some chords if we want. So we could take the second note of the progression and invert it up. But I might do that later because I might be utilizing some of those notes for the melody. So for the melody, on the top melody, I want to have it move quicker because the chord progression is kind of long, right? Like it's stretched out. It has like a delayed feel to it, and we're at 145, so I kind of want to have a faster top melody. So all I'm going to do is play around and find some cool notes. And I also want it to be a little bit off and kind of countering these notes. So these transition in between the second and third bar, right? Almost towards the end, but right before the second bar ends, we transition the chord, which kind of gives it a bounce. So for this, I'm actually going to do the same thing, but earlier on in the progression. So let's see. Let's shorten these. See how that adds some bounce to it? And I kind of want to have like a higher run right here. That sounds good. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Let's cut these right here, And then let's cut again, but let's go like this so these can kind of go in. And let's move this over a tiny bit so it's not too much of a lead. Cool, that sounds good. And maybe let's cut this first one as well, like this. Right, so we're kind of strumming it. We could strum it again. Let's do Control A, Alt S, and strum and see how this sounds. It might sound a little weird, or it might sound cool because it's going to strum everything. Yeah, it's a little too much. Let's back that off. Let's do it again. And let's kind of bring back the strength. That sounds nice. Cool, now let's do Control A and let's go up a few semitones and see how it sounds. Oh, that sounds nice. Cool, that sounds really good. So let's go throw that in a few different things. So just to try it out. Pretty much the chord progression to me sounds really good. I want to see what it could sound like in some different patches. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to go into the carbon bank. Let's try a guitar or a pad or something. Maybe a pluck. Let's see. Rhodes. Just see how a couple of other things sound with it. That sounds crazy too. The flute sounds nice. There's a little bit of high end to it that would need to be cut out with some EQ so it doesn't pierce through your ears. That sounds cool. So that's one way to advance your chord progressions and melodies and really get them to sound different. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did like this video, leave a thumbs up. You guys can follow me on all social medias at Lifestyle Did It. Make sure to go grab the new free drum kit ammo and check out Versa, which is a paid drum kit I just dropped as well. For all of that good stuff, hit lifestyledidit.com. Other than that, subscribe to your boy, push notifications. Thanks.